Hey everyone, welcome to the C&J Art and Adventure channel. So in this video, I'm taking you to Disneyland, and this was a much anticipated trip. I have been looking forward to going back to Disneyland for years, especially since 2020 when we were under lockdown and I couldn't even get out of my own building. And so to finally be able to go here, which I probably don't need to tell you, is a place that has meant so much to me and my family. To finally go back there was truly a dream come true. And I must note that I am recording this audio in April, and we went in late January. The reason why I'm recording now is because my life has been so chaotic and busy. You know how life can get with family and work and taking care of loved ones. And so it has just been a real challenge to get back to this video and do it justice, to finally sit down and look at the footage and think about what I was going to say. So the day we went was a Thursday. It was rainy and cold, and a small portion of my family was there, maybe a quarter of my entire family, or less than that. It looks like there's a lot of us in this video, but believe me, there's a ton of us. And so I was recording, and my uncle was also recording. There you see me. There I am walking with my camera, trying to be steady, and my uncle is recording us. And I must admit, his footage is far better than mine. But the reason we were here at all was because of my brother. Last year, he was diagnosed with cancer, and in late December, he came down with an infection that the doctors told us was going to kill him. And we all wanted to make what we thought would be his last months with us as special and wonderful as possible. So we all got together and arranged for all of us to get tickets on the same day and rent an Airbnb and drive down there and meet up, and just all the logistics to get together at the same time for my brother. All of us cousins were there. Those of us with kids left them behind, and it was just, except for my nephew Philip, it was just the cousins and some of the aunts and uncles and my nephew Philip. So it was, all of this was for my brother. And so it was a pretty surreal experience going back there, being with my family again after not seeing really much all of them for more than 10 years. And being there under those circumstances, it was a lot to absorb and to process. But I remember I just wanted to spend as much time with my brother as possible. I was next to him whenever I could be. I just wanted to talk to him and, just appreciate every moment I could with him. And he wasn't feeling that great, of course. He was in a lot of discomfort, and towards the end of the day, he was in a lot of pain. But he didn't complain. He only wanted to take a nap later in the day. And luckily, one of my cousins is like a DVC member, I think. And so he was able to bring my brother in to a DVC lounge to take a nap, which was deeply appreciated because otherwise he would have had to sleep in the car or maybe even in the lobby of the hotel, which he was telling us would not have felt comfortable and safe. So he really appreciated being able to rest in the DVC lounge. So the first land we went to was Galaxy's Edge, which of course most of us have never been to before. And it was really quite the experience. Everything that day was quite the experience and amazing and wonderful, but this was a brand new land in Disneyland. The last time I was there was 2008, I think. And we went there for the new rides, of course, and to have lunch and to shop. So we were mesmerized, completely mesmerized by everything we saw. And I really had no expectations. I mean, of course, I've seen YouTube videos about this part of Disneyland, but I had no expectations myself for what it would be like to see it in person. And one of the things I was surprised by was how big it was. I mean, I just couldn't imagine how they could fit another land in Disneyland. Where do they put it? Like, I think they used the part of the parking lot and they took away some of the Rivers of America or something like that. I don't know the full story, but I think that's what they did. So I was surprised by how extensive and large it was, how it just went on and on. And of course we rode Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run. And even though I've seen YouTube videos about these experiences, they just can't prepare you for what it's like in person. And it really did feel so immersive to be there. Like you were really in a spaceship in outer space and there really were aliens around you, and it was incredible. It really was incredible. I mean, maybe it's because I haven't been to a theme park in so long that for me it was just magical, but I really did feel for moments there that I was really there. Then to share those experiences with family made it even better, of course.
Base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Nom and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause.
One thing about these rides is I do wish that we'd had more time to look around while we were still in line, but it felt like we were being rushed to one part and to the next. And I just wanted to look at all the details and touch everything, I just wanted to explore.
Thank you, 9-Nom. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. The engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark. What to get better, now?
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First Order TIE fighters. Reroute. Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. They're all over us.
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying, but...
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw him away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends and make us a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Is there anything we can do, 9-Nom? No, the tractor beam will be too strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Affirmative. Hyperdrive systems normal. Engage propulsions and hold on.
Wheelchairs, right side only. all-wheel chair.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, there goes the prisoner. We have a region that's missing one for each.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Why are you going up? I'm sitting down. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. Escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Get up, man!
little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
The ending of this ride reminded me a lot of the ending of Star Tours, so I feel like that had to have been deliberate. But it was surprising how big this place was, and it did take us a long time to look through all of it, basically the entire morning. Because, of course, we had lunch there, and then my brother wanted to make a lightsaber in that workshop, and so that left a lot less time to explore the rest of the park, which I had mixed feelings about because normally when we would go to Disneyland, we would be sure to ride every single ride before we left, and that just was not possible this time, so we really had to pick and choose what was really important to us. And for me, I really didn't have any expectations. I didn't have anything that I really had to do that day. I mean, it would have been nice to have seen It's a Small World again, but there just wasn't enough time for that. But I was glad with what we did get done that day. And while we were there, I really didn't have any opinion about Galaxy's Edge one way or another. I was simply taking everything in like a tourist, which of course I was. I mean, I was just very open to everything. And even though, of course, I've seen all the Star Wars movies and I like some parts of the Star Wars universe more than others, I think some are more interesting, more beautiful, and so on. I wasn't looking around thinking, God, why did they pick that? or whatever. I was just a bit of Star Wars in Disneyland. Any bit of it is perfect. And this place, forgive me if I have this wrong, I think it was Docking Bay 7. And I don't remember what we ate there. Actually, I wasn't very impressed by the food at all. I liked the Ronto rat we had earlier in the marketplace, but my mother was telling us some stories about her first few times of going to Disneyland.
Oh yeah, I remember. All I remember is that, I have all the bags, all the things that are baggages,
Well,
so I'm
but
carrying.
what did you think of Disneyland though?
Yeah.
You did like it, right?
No, I like it.
What?
Yeah, I really like it. It's just that, didn't have time to enjoy because I have to make sure that everything, all the baggages is together.
Well, was I born yet, or was I just a baby, or what?
Oh, you were a baby already. Richie is not here.
Do you have photos of that?
Yeah. That's why, I wanted to go back to San Lorenzo and get all of those photos.
Yeah, I want to see that.
You should see all my albums.
Yeah.
It's as tall as this.
Yeah. So, did you save any of the tickets, the e-tickets or anything?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. We did not. We are not into that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah.
We should have,
Yeah.
save it. But it didn't occur to me because all the garbage is mine. So, my main thing is to get all our luggages together.
Well, at least you got photos.
Yeah, we got, your dad, because he's free all the time. He's not thinking about the baggages, the baby bottles, the diapers and things like that.
Yeah.
So, he's just taking, he takes pictures.
Oh
It
man.
doesn't bother him.
Okay.
Go, Alan.
That's why you're here. Are you trying to get arrested? Good, because that would be a bad idea. Dismissed. Better get back to that sightseeing. Enjoy the day. You don't remember? We will. The First Order will be watching you. That's affirmative. You don't ask the questions.
I don't have the answers.
Excellent.
That was my cousin Ellen talking to the stormtroopers. And when my brother's coworkers found out that he wanted to go to Disneyland, supposedly for the last time, they took up a collection so that he could go to the lightsaber workshop and make his own lightsaber. And I think it was $150 for that experience. So he was really excited about it, you know, and we were really happy to share that experience with him.
Lightsaber. Awe-inspiring, isn't it? It is beautiful. It is powerful. It is a conduit for the very power of the Force. It is something beyond our understanding, but it is a reflection of its wielder. Now, the lightsaber has been held by some of our greatest legends, from the noblest of heroes to even their darkest of foes. And we believe you will feel that connection with the Force they once had with your very own lightsaber today. And to forge that connection, you'll need the Kyber crystal. Now, the Kyber crystal may be small. It is incredibly powerful. The Force lives inside of it. It'll magnify your connection. It is so important that you blaze the light and reflect the color of the crystal you choose today, as the Kyber crystal will be the heart of your lightsaber. After our many travels and we'll say some Force donations, we have managed to gather 4 colors for you to pick from today, starting with the one in my hand. The blue, like the one held by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, by Anakin Skywalker, Kanan Jarrus, now of course by Rey, our new spark of hope. We have the green, held by Ezra Bridger, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda, and the legendary Luke Skywalker himself. We also have the violet. This one is incredibly rare, but immeasurably beautiful. This one has been held by Master Mace Windu.
Pretty.
And we, of course, have the red, a crystal of power, held by Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, and now by Supreme Leader, Kylo Ren. But that's enough about that. We are here, all of you, a new beginning. So as my fellow gatherers come around, feel the Force all around you and handle it. Envision that Kyber crystal coming out to you. And as it nears you, take it. Answer its call. But once you do have your Kyber crystal, make sure you place it on the strong dish in front of you. These crystals are not...
So there we are leaving the lightsaber workshop, and the rest of our family, or parts of the rest of our family, was waiting for us out there. And there's my brother trying it out for the first time. And so after this, we would go on to Toontown and Tomorrowland. But instead of showing that part of our day, I'm going to separate this video into 2. And thank you so much if you stayed until the end, and hope to see you next time. Ciao!